Halo, upcoming, ketemu lagi sama Bang Domba di Hogwarts Legacy para pemirsa. Jadi recap dulu, kemarin tuh kita habis dari dapat room of requirement nih. Jadi memang udah komplit ini buat nanam, terus buat bikin potion juga udah ada di mari. Jadi dengan tanaman ini kita bisa bikin potion macam-macam ya. Ini udah banyak nih potionnya. Lalu sekarang tinggal jalan quest nih. Tambah memang juga pengen dapat ini nih, katanya ada apa? Divindo tuh soalnya kemarin tuh memang harus bikin potion thunder apa gitu. Jadi potionnya tuh kalau diminum ada thundernya bener. Jadi ada awan-awan gitu. Nah, udah dapat, sekarang tinggal kita belajar aja langsung ke si Profesor Sharp katanya ya. Oke, kalau begitu. Oke, para pemirsa, sudah sampai. Adik Profesor Sharp nih. Kayak kulkas aja namanya. Oh, sudah, Pak. Saya udah pakai.
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
All went perfectly, Professor. Semuanya
Yes, sir. Of course.
berjalan dengan lancar.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo.
Bapak ngomongnya pengen mamang bikin ngantuk lagi. Ini lagi ngantuk. Pelan-pelan, oke.
Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
Oke, Pak. Saya pay attention, dak. Good. Diffindo. Jadi Diffindo tuh spell apa sih sebenarnya? Udah coba Bapak duduk lagi.
Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else.
Oke, Pak. Saya coba dulu ya Diffindo nih. Seperti apakah sih Diffindo? Temen juga nggak tahu nih. Kayak apa sih Diffindo? Oh, ini keren ya, ini bagus ya. Lama tapi ininya cooldownnya. Good. Buat motong buah, oke nih. Oke, para pemirsa, sudah dapat Diffindo. Kita langsung ke quest yang berikutnya. Defense against classroom. Jadi kita mau ketemu sama si Sebastian katanya. Si Sebastian itu mau ngapain sih kita? Harus wait dulu lagi, ada wait dulu. Syare lagi coy jadi homeless. Over here. Oke, kita langsung ngobrol dulu.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
Oke, dia mau nunjukin sesuatu ke kita.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Undercroftnya di mana lagi? Mau ngobrol rahasia coy katanya. Kita harus ngobrol di Undercroft. Di mana sih Undercroft itu?
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Oh. Ada jalan rahasia katanya coy. Masuk kemari gitu. Enter, coba kita enter. Ketuk. Oh ya, di Hogwarts juga ini ternyata banyak pintu-pintu rahasia ya.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft.
Oh.
We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game.
Bentar.
What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Iya, pertanyaan memang itu si Anne yang sama gitu. Sisternya ternyata si Anne yang di Azkaban kemarin. Wah, ini sinetron twister lagi nih, Mai. Penasaran deh. Oke, coba kita toki-toki lagi sama si Sebastian. Si Anne tuh siapa sebenarnya nih?
I think I've seen ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
Cobalah, that's ridiculous. Tapi kita harus tahu juga sih, bener sih, ridiculous sih.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Oh, jadi kita belajar
It may take a while to
spell-spell.
get the feel for it. Mimic
Okay.
my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Fringo. Oke, jadi kita belajar spell ternyata di Maria. Spell-spell terlarang, coy. Spell fire juga kayaknya sih ini.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
Wah, cela. Fringo kan. Nah, gini coba.
Best to keep the Undercroft intact.
Oke, Pak. Kalau intek saya jangan hancurin satu tuh.
Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Mana nih ngarahinnya kita? Ke atas berarti. Oh. Jadi ini kayaknya sih ini lebih panjang deh. Tuh.
How's it feel?
It's a tad
Okay.
hot.
You'll get used to it.
It is that hot.
That's it.
Soalnya dia ada
I think I've got it.
quest-quest yang harus pakai api juga nih, harus agak jauhan gitu ya, kayak gini. Good. Nanti dikasih tiris, terus dikasih panas gitu-gitu ya. Jadi panas tiris, coy. Spell panas tiris, kombonya bagus nih. Oke, kita ngobrol lagi.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
I'm ready for more spell like this ya.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Beda deh kayaknya deh.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers.
Beda-beda ternyata sih N-nya.
By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
I'll tell you
You
the
must
truth aja lah.
promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of this secret undercroft. You can trust me.
Iya
All
benar.
right.
Saling
I can see
percaya sama
traces of
percaya lah.
ancient magic.
Bisa ada
Ancient
nunjukin
magic.
undercroft ini ya.
I don't know what I was expecting to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
Of course.
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curses in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Siap Pak. Oke.
When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Oke, nanti kayak kalau dia ke siapa sih? Heldcroft ketemu si adiknya si N. Ternyata beda ya, bukan N yang kemarin. Soalnya N yang tadi mah kan udah tua, ini mah masih muda. Soalnya masih ada dia si N-nya di rumah, ternyata nggak boleh ke Hogwarts gara-gara apa nggak tahu. Masih sama guardiannya Uncle Solomon ternyata itu. Exit dulu ya kita dari mari. Oke. Alah, siapa yang
Hello,
nungguin?
Sebastian. Wait.
Ominous Gone-nya ada di
You
mari.
there. I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did
Waduh.
you get in there?
Mahaya jadinya ya. Aduh. Pilih yang mana nih? Si Sebastian katanya tadi jangan kasih tahu. Cuman kita doang. Aduh, cuman gimana nih? Bohong weh, oke. I stumble upon it ya. Bohong lah, kasihan si Sebastian kemarin juga udah nolongin kita kan. Pas yang ketemu sama librarian ya. Tiba-tiba
room's
ketemu aja,
called
Pak.
The Undercroft. Well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Aduh, I promise not to say anything lah. Mata gening ya, enggak. Aduh, jujur aja kemarin tadi ya. Tapi memang sebenarnya harusnya ngebohong aja sih, soalnya si Sebastian juga udah ngelindungin kita kemarin ya. Jadi I promise lah not to say
Trust me,
anything,
Ominous.
Pak.
I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Oh, jadi ngambek si
Ominous, I
A.
just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
Wah, si A. A.
Sebastian is going to
Kasep-kasep atau emosinya jaga dikit. Aduh, mohon maaf tuh, Pak. Tahu itu ruang rahasianya memang berharga banget sama buat kamu, cuman ya gitulah. Si Sebastian sih ngajak-ngajak kita kemari. Ya udahlah. Sekarang kita questnya ngapain lagi nih? Habis udah. Ntar nge-save. Nah, ini ada email, ada mail.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the ministry. Hoping your time has been more fruitful.
Oke, Pak Profesor, saya juga nggak ada kerjaan nih. Kita langsung aja ke Profesor Vic katanya. Dia baru pulang dari kementerian sihir.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa.
Si Pak Profesor tadi di bawahnya, oh di bawah.
Levitate objects for a short time.
Apa nih?
Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Oh, ini si Profesor Garlick nih katanya deh. Kita mau ajarin Wingardium Leviosa. Oke, sama si Profesor cem aja. Para pemirsa, ada pergantian rencana. Kita harus pakai ini mau dapetin Wingardium Leviosa ya dari Profesor Garlick. Soalnya Profesor Garlick lebih menarik dibandingin si Profesor Vic. Jadi kita kesini dulu. Jadi lumayan lagi dapat Wingardium Leviosa ya. Jadi siapa tahu nanti kan kalau di quest ini kita adventure lagi ke gua-gua, Kita udah punya Wingardium Leviosa ya. Jadi kita ke situ dulu deh. Oke, para pemirsa, saatnya kita bertemu Profesor Garlick. Aduh. Ya, sudah deh. Babang. Harus dandan dulu yang cakep. Oh, harus yang siang coy ternyata. Ya udah kita map dulu cenah. Terus pencet R3. Bukan mobil tapi ya. Yes. Nah, sekarang dapat nih. Oke. Oh, yes. Kayak ada Asia-Asianya gitu ya. Profesor Garlick. Aduh. Ini boleh jangan nih mah. Aduh, Bambang nanti digigit Garlick. Bawang aku padamu. Aduh, ini si bawang putih bener, bawang putih bawang merah
Wonderful to see you again.
Aduh, wonderful Miss. Saya juga ketemu Miss lagi nih ya. Si Miss bisa aja. Dapat apa sih itu tadi? Ada kayak kotak gitu tadi. Oh, ada sesuatu nih. Oh, dapat potion. Tapi emang udah penuh Langsung aja ngomong, aduh nonggeng gimana gitu lagi. Pak Prop jangan nonggeng gitu Pak Prop. Aduh. Aurat. Kita ngobrol dulu coy. Aduh.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Leviosa,
Pas nih.
so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it.
Aduh susah
When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Oh, ini tuh Wingardium Leviosa tuh lebih powerful daripada Leviosa ternyata ya. Bisa ngangkat boulder aja dah, batu gede coy. Jadi kalau longsor gitu aman nih. Bisa ditahan gitu sama kita. Udah aja. Udah nih Pak. Levitation charm, Wingardium Leviosa can levitate and move object. Oh, ini lebih enak nih, bener juga nih. Bisa diangkat terus bisa diatur-atur nih kanan kiri atas bawahnya. Nice. Accept bos.
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Oke, Pak. Oke, Bu. Ntar, ini makin bingung aja nih Memang nih. Gimana sih?
You're a natural.
Oh. Good nih, good. Oke, good. Bisa maju, mundur, kanan, kiri, muter-muter. Oke, muter-muter. Atas bawah bisa nggak, Pak? Oh, bisa. Wah, ini asik nih. Oh, Bu, awas. Aduh, kecantikan Ibu nanti tertabrak oleh box crate yang biadab ini, Bu. Jangan. Aduh, thank you Pak Prop ya. Aduh, dapet nih. Langsung aja quest selanjutnya nih. Kita sekarang langsung katanya si Profesor ya. Ketemu sama kita mau curhat-curhatan lah. Kamu dapetin apa aja kemarin gitu. Oh, gue di kementerian gitu aja gawainya monoton banget, katanya gitu. Oke, assalamualaikum, Pak Fik. Kamu di mana, Pak Fik?
I was hoping to see you.
Oh, I was hoping to see you too, Om Fik. Kita ngobrol dulu ya.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldridge Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece?
Yes, she used to be an Auror. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience. But, you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died, so I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Oke, para pemirsa. Jadi kan kita kemarin kata si Om Rackham katanya harus bawa buku. Sekarang kita ada
The room is
komplit
called
nih.
the Map Chamber, by the way. And the portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Dari si Pipis, Pak.
Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Ya si Pipis tuh, dari si Pipis si Jackdaw dapat. Oke.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
Lupa kalau berubah jadi jahat itu Twister banget berarti itu mah. Kayak KFC coy, Twister. Tapi kayaknya enggak sih, mukanya baik-baik sih Profesor Figme. Gak mungkin berkhianat lah. Kam? Si Om Kakam kemana Om Kam? Oh, ada sesuatu.
This looks promising.
Amazing. Apa nih? Tata Surya atau gimana ini teh? Oh, ada kunang-kunang coy. Butterfly. salah Fireflies.
There's Hogsmeade.
Oh, map.
Here.
Padahal disebutnya juga map chamber ya.
And of course,
Horse.
it's magnificent.
Magnificent. What happened, Ena?
If only you were here to see this.
Aduh, kasihan istrinya. Ya Pak, sabar ya Pak ya. Oke, speak to the portrait of Professor Rackham. Sana sini si Kakam ada nih sekarang nih. Aduh, si Bapak, coba aja istri aku ada di mari, katanya begitu. Ini pasti panjang nih ngobrolnya nih, yakin nih. Ngobrol dulu para pemirsa.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked.
Ya Pak.
And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own.
Waduh.
Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Ya Pak, saya ingat Pak. I do.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
Siapa?
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Oke, para pemirsa. Ntar Mamang ceritain nanti ya. Jadi kita tuh kesini tuh biar dapet trials. Jadi
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
Di mana? It doesn't look familiar, Pak. Sebelah mana, Pak?
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
Oke, ntar mau ceritain dulu nih biar sebelum lupa nih. Jadi ceritanya para pemirsa. Jadi ini tuh yang kemarin tuh kan dikira kita kan trial buat dapet ancient magic, ternyata itu bukan trial, itu mah cuman cara dapetin kita ke map chamber ini. Nah, trialnya ternyata tuh cobaan-cobaannya, maksudnya tantangan-tantangannya baru ada di map chamber ini nih. Ada 4 katanya trialsnya buat dapetin si ancient magic itu. Ilmu pengetahuan ancient magic itulah. Dan ya itu tadi dibikin sama si itu tuh biar nggak, kenapa kemarin ribet banget buat masuk ke map chamber ini tuh biar nggak tidak jatuh ke tangan yang tidak tepat begitu ya. Wah, panjang juga ya. Pokoknya kemarin belum trial, ini dapat trial lagi, panjang Pak jadinya Pak. Hidup penuh trial, ya bener. Hidup penuh cobaan. bener. Ini kayak kehidupan nyata nih. Kayaknya inspirasinya dari kehidupan nyata sih ini. Oke. Do you anything about the tower? Yang mana sih Pak towernya Pak?
You know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade.
Oke, di utara Hogsmeade pokoknya mah. Abandoned, oke.
Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
Oke, pokoknya si towernya ada di utara Hogsmeade gitu ya. Cari aja lah, abandoned gitu, sudah tinggalkan. Oke, I'll see you there lah Pak.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Siap Pak, tenang aja. Rahasiamu aman padaku. Oke, dapet nih trials pertama, berarti kita langsung ke depan atas Hogsmeade gitu nih. Flipendo coy. Aku padamu. Langsung kita belajar coy, belajar. Kalau ada si cantik itu memang langsung belajar, nggak boleh ditunda-tunda para pemirsa. Aduh, si neneng Aduh, neng. Aduh. Kayaknya harus jalanin quest dulu. Makanya ini memang geder. Ini deh, main quest.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and butterfly bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo?
Ibu ngomong apa sih? Saya nggak ngerti Bu. Tadi saya liatin fokus muka Ibu.
Let's see you give it a go.
Oke, siap Bu. Apa aja lah. Kata Ibu saya turutin lah. Aduh. Berarti Pak Guru bicara tuh iya Pak Guru, siap Pak Guru. Aduh, gimana tuh Pak Guru? Oke. Ada spell baru. Oh. Ya ini juga butuh deh, Soalnya kalau pas lagi lawan musuh tuh biasanya suka ada kayak challenge-nya gitu loh. Misalnya kayak si kodok, balikin si kodok gitu. Harus pakai ini ternyata. Udah knockback Jing Flipendo di like Akio, oke. Akio. Belum beres itu pembacanya ya. Ya udahlah. Oke, kita lanjut lagi ya quest. Madam ini si Madam. Ya udahlah kita kerjain si Madam lah. Sama terakhir kita ke si meet Professor Fig at the Tower cina. Tapi kok trial panjang lah, nanti besok aja ya trial berarti ya. Kita sekarang ini dulu deh. Pop balloons over Hogsmeade cina. Sambil jalan-jalannya sambil ngobrol santai lah sekarang. Katanya di lapangan Quidditch ada balon-balon nih para pemirsa buat ini tuh. Kita ledakin dulu dah. Kita butuh spell sebanyak-banyaknya pokoknya sebelum melanjutin quest ya. Biar lancar. Jangan kayak kemarin tuh, kita kan pas waktu nemuin room of requirement tuh ada jalan rahasia dulu kan, yang pas itu tuh ada box-box yang nggak bisa diambil gara-gara spellnya kita kurang kayaknya deh. Memang belum jalanin side questnya, jadi nggak keambil deh, terus nggak bisa balik lagi. Jadi di mana? Revelio. Oh itu salah. Revelio. A good. Hogsmeade Station. Oh jauh. Oh iya. Di Hogsmeade Station langsung aja lah, fast travel. Ah itu, astaga, naga gondrong. Ah, dapat nih. Good. Pop balloons. Dapat kan? Return to Madam Kogawa. Ini terakhir nih. Kita ke Madam Kogawa buat belajar dulu ya. Level 11 unlock. Oke, langsung aja nih, terakhir nih. Kita talk Madam Kogawa biar dapat spell.
Madam Kogawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
I did, Bu.
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team.
Wah, Quidditch juga belum ada, Bu.
Permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius.
Glacius.
Pay attention to your wand work.
Engkol. Oke, nice. Apa nih Glacius? New spells
Well done.
unlock.
I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking
Oke, Bu. Before apa? Ntar ya, saya cobain Glacius dulu, Bu. Nicola,
There you go.
Oh, beku. Good. Jadi beku, coy. Nice. Pecah lagi ternyata ya. Ngebekuin ya. Ini berarti combo oke nih, berarti bekuin terus sikat pakai sabetan es, coy.
Do continue to practice as long as you can. Kinesthesia
Terus di flip.
is a powerful learning tool.
Si musuhnya udah dibekuin tiris, disabet, terus gitu diputer-puter, ongkek udah itu mah. Betul lagi dibakar jadi panas tiris, coy. Bagus juga spell-spellnya spell panas tiris ini ya, kita sebutnya kombonya nih. Oke, good. Oke, para pemirsa, memang udah dapet spell Glacius dan lain sebagainya. Banyak tuh, ada Glacius, ada apa nih tuh? Divindo, ada Flipindo, ngeflip nih. Untuk membalikkan hati wanita juga bisa kayaknya pakai Flipindo ya. Tapi nanti kita sebenarnya harus lanjutin ke trial sih, ke trials nomor pertama kita nih, ke adalah tower katanya. Cuman kayaknya bakal lama, jadi mau potong lu di mari ya. Jadi sekian dulu untuk episode kali ini. Nanti kita ketemu lagi di next episode, oke? Jangan lupa like, subscribe, dan share. Bye-bye. Thank you para pemirsa.